and curse this country if his family and children are not taken care by us. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
Senator Beatrice Ogola.
Madam Speaker, I thank you for the opportunity to add my voice to this unfortunate incident. I rise to mourn the young man, Kiptum, and the coach, and to feel with the bereaved family of Kiptum. Madam Speaker, as I rise, I look at the hopeless widow of Kiptum. I saw her, the young lady, mourn. I saw the young lady, the young widow of the coach, and I feel for all of them, including the community that Kiptum comes from, and all Kenyans in general. Madam Speaker, accidents have become really a disaster in this country. The other time when this house was discussing Shakahola, I was thinking, how many Kenyans lose their lives in our roads daily? Every night we hear of buses crashing, some from Kampala crashing in the middle of the night and killing over tens of people. And Madam Speaker, when the buses crash or the accidents that we get, we only hear of the ones that are lost at that particular scene of the accident. But look at the massive injuries that occur and the people that are taken to hospital. A number of them lose their lives. A number of them, even if they survive, they can never go on with their lives, Madam Speaker. And on this note, Madam Speaker, as I mourn Kiptum, I also mourn the many, many borders that lose their lives in this country. Madam Speaker, in the sub-county where I come from, that is Ndewa constituency, it's an everyday happening. We have a company called Sukari Industries. The tractors from that Sukari industry, the daily occurrence in my constituency, Madam Speaker, is either pedestrians that are crashed on the roads, adding to the many number of accidents that we are speaking about. The many borders that are crashed in their constituency, losing their lives to the tractors owned by Sukari industry. Madam Speaker, we have one young man that lost his life in Ndewa, just amongst the many that we have in that constituency, called Anyona. He joins the inventory of sports people. He joins Kiptum. He lost his life, a sportsman, a young man that was struggling in the village, training schools in the vicinity, training netballers and training volleyballers. That man lost his life one evening when he was driving home, his border, because of a careless motorist who had been at a pub drinking the whole day. Then he leaves driving while drunk. He crashed that man, and we lost that young man, Anyona, leaving two young widows with younger children, Madam Speaker. That is the story we have as we mourn Kiptum today. But the story of Ndewa will also be written in the books of history in this country because of Sukari industry. We are losing even the loaders, even the workers of that company. So accidents, Madam Speaker, is one incident that this country must look into, Madam Speaker. I challenge the county government where Kiptum comes from, that as we bury and as we mourn and bury Kiptum, the county government and even the national government must come, because Kiptum was an investment to this country. The county government must come up and pronounce itself on how they are going to take care of the welfare of that young family that Kiptum leaves behind. Madam Speaker, as I wind up on my speech, I would like to say that accidents are a disaster in this country, and the country must look into it. We must not keep on losing our people, not only athletes, but even the pedestrians on the roads. The matatu people boarding matatus on our roads. We see the Nissans crashing on the roads every day. What is our traffic department doing? Other than enforcing the laws, then that department must embark on a public education for our people. Madam Speaker, I support and I mourn Kiptum, and we keep on also feeling for the bereaved family and the community that it comes from and Kenyans at large. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Senator Thangwa.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I also rise to give my condolences to the family of Kiptum and especially his father, Cheruyot, who you could see the pain when he said his only son is gone, Madam Speaker. But as we speak, when I hear maybe they need drivers, maybe they need security, I ask myself, you know, in our culture, when you get money and you start having all these things, the community might shun you. They say, you just got money, now you're not even talking to us, you have a car, you have a driver. But I think what we really need is two things, Madam Speaker. That is sensitization, education. When somebody amasses such kind of maybe wealth, and also you're known all over, you become a celebrity, overnight. All you need is to be trained on how to manage that, Madam Speaker. Because if you are not trained, you might behave in a way that people might think you're not doing what you're supposed to do, Madam Speaker. I know the late Samuel Wanjiru, people used to speak about him after he